Morning, everyone. My name is David Bizar. I'm a partner with a law firm here in Boston called Seyfarth Shaw. I'm also a board member of Shelter Legal Services Foundation and a U.S. Army veteran. We were formed in 1991 by a group of law students in the area. They, excuse me, they partnered with the New England Center for Homeless Veterans and tried to find a good way to help out the most vulnerable vets with their legal problems, and then found out that the vets weren't the only folks who needed help. The other folks in the shelter who were non-vets and likewise. Over time, the group has expanded into essentially a professional not-for-profit. We have an extremely experienced board, a number of whom are veterans, and all of whom are attorneys. And we have two full-time attorneys who work in the Boston area and out west into Massachusetts, providing legal services to veterans, service members, and their families, all for free and without charge. But more than that, what they've gotten to do is embed themselves into a number of your organizations and others, which is, I think, where today's topic fits with what I'd like to talk about, which is innovation and how we can help you and your constituencies. We've networked. Our network has been named 2 years ago in 2009 as the Veterans Legal Assistance Network. And we military acronym style, call it VLAN for short. VLAN's goal is to fill the needs of, the legal needs of our returning service members, our deploying service members who are here in the community, and our veterans who have already integrated into society, and sadly many of whom are homeless and have other similar kinds of problems. We help them directly when we can't. We refer them to others when we can. We refer them to others when we can't. And we often find ourselves referring them to for non-legal help, because while we can fulfill their legal needs, we can't fulfill their non-legal needs, and that's where we refer them to all of you. What I'd like to talk about are some of the innovative things that are going on. This year, we've made it a point to get more involved with direct groups, forums like this, actually. We recently participated, I was the one who participated, in the forum with the American Bar Association. For the very first time, the American Bar Association put on a program bringing together, very similar like this, leaders from all across the Northeast region to talk about how we could better provide our legal services to our constituency. And it was run through the Standing Committee on Legal Assistance for Military Personnel, in which I served as a member for the past 3 years and just rotated off. What we learned that I'd like to pass along to all of you is that we are most effective when we are talking to you, when we are at groups and meetings like these, where we are learning, because there's no one who knows better than all of you, where the problems are, and then we figure out how to outreach. And we're good at that. This year we partnered with the Boston Bar Association, for example, in their program, which is very robust, and it is statewide. And we have been learning about how to get attorneys to service members and their families and veterans when they're having legal problems for free, whatever problems they have. And the more we do, the better we get, and the better we get, the more we do. And it's a great, instead of the vicious cycle that goes the other way, it's a great cycle of help. And so what I would like to think about with all of you is, how can we help you help our service members and our veterans? Basically, at the end of the day, just a couple of more specific points, things that we maybe can do to help you. Oftentimes, service members don't know that they have legal problems, as odd as that sounds. They don't know that when they have a financial problem, for example, they're going through a potential foreclosure, they have problems with their creditors. They don't realize that those are legal problems at times that lawyers can help them with, and then they think, well, even if there was a lawyer that could help them, they can't afford the lawyer, and they don't realize that there are lawyers literally lining up to help veterans for free with these kinds of problems. And then they think, because they're so used to hearing, well, it's got to be service-connected. Got to be service-connected in certain venues. Not ours. We don't require that their problems be service-connected. We help them whether they are service-connected or not. A lot of the problems that they experience are family-related, and we help them with those family-related problems too. We help them with the unfortunate cases of divorce. We help them with the custody scenarios. We help them with whatever legal problems they have. You may or may not be familiar with USERRA. I presume most of you are, but that's the returning reservists sometimes have trouble going back to their jobs that they left, or the guardsmen. We help them with those kinds of problems too. And again, we're really most effective when we can embed ourselves with all of you. So what I'm hoping to get out of this today is to maybe meet as many of you as possible, and any of you who are interested in trying to help us help your folks. I'll give you my card, my contact information, and we'll be pleased to partner with you in the future. Thank you very much.